What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz here, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video is actually about a title, man. We back with another NBA player build video. And today, bro, what season is it? Season 3 just dropped. Cade Cunningham is the season's player. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Cade Cunningham today. I'm gonna show y'all boys how to make the best Cade Cunningham template. Now, do y'all have to make this build attribute for attribute how I did it? No, make it to your liking, but I'm going to show you how I believe it is the best way to make a Cade Cunningham build. And recently, well, like 2 weeks ago, I played in the squads versus a Cade Cunningham, and bro was cooking, and I accidentally forgot to go even expect his build and see what he had. So I'm literally going off of how he was playing in that game, you know what I'm saying? And I did look at 2K stats and see what they had his stats at, so I can get him in the shades for this video. And you can literally go bar for bar with his stats, bro. And it's like, I just had to freestyle some things, you know what I'm saying, and make it a little bit better. And yeah, even with caps, bro, this build is gonna get way better. Now, y'all already know how to do with my caps. I always go within mind, or even have in mind, with 25 caps. But depending on however many caps you're going to get, depending on however many caps you have at the moment, make your build around the time you got to play this game, the cap breakers that you're going to get, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Make your builds ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So if you plan on playing all the way to season 8, hitting level 40 all throughout them seasons, that's 8 cap breakers right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? On top of the joints you already have, bro. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, with that being said, not about to sit and do too much talking. Let's get into how to make this Cade Cunningham build. So we going point guard, 6'6", 195 on the weight with a 6'9" wingspan. And we gonna start out with our physicals first. All right, so far as speed, man, we're going to go with a 80. I think I did 85 or 86 speed. I'm going to keep it at an 85. No, I did 86. I had to do 86. 86 speed, decent enough. You know what I'm saying? Decent enough speed. Agility, we're going to go at 80. That's decent enough. Bro isn't the fastest player. He isn't the best defensive player. None of that neither. So this just damn near base model, what every build should have. Strength, we all know bro is definitely a very strong guard. He's a big strong guard, so we're gonna give my boy a 75 strength and movement force on bronze. We get brick wall on bronze, which also helps with bumps and taking your opponent's adrenaline away, and stamina and all the good stuff, right? And our strong handles will be on gold. Physical finishing, all this stuff will be on gold as well. Vertical, we're going to take our vertical all the way to a 70 on the vertical. Only reason we went to a 70 for once to get that high fly and iron on bronze. And 2, when you get more than 15 cap breakers, bro, you can mess around and get contact dunks on this build and go posterizer. You feel me? Is Cade Cunningham really put motherfuckers in the rim like that? No, it's a very rare sight that he does it. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you get more than 15 caps, you can make this build extremely better than what it is, you know. As far as physicals, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. All right, bro, so far as finishing, we're gonna start out with our layup, and our layup at base model is going to go all the way to an 88. Now this layup is optional, bro. If you don't care about being a big guard, crafty, laying the ball up, or none of that, you don't necessarily have to go with an 88 at base model, then +5. You don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want to do with your Cade Cunningham build, but making it the 100% damn near accurate type, bro, playing real life, bro, he lays the ball up more than he dunk, bro. So we're going to go 88 +5 to get a 93 lay to get all your layup badges right here on gold. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then driving dunk, actually. We're going to go to a 76 on a driving dunk. Get Devin Booker dunk package, really all you need for a Cade Cunningham type of build. That's the only dunk package you really need to put on safety dunks that you don't get blocked, right? At base model with 75 rating, that's all you need. Now, like I said earlier, you're gonna be adding 5 caps here, and it's gonna get you all the way up to a 93 driving dunk, go posterizer. But y'all see that when I pull up that cap breaker screen. But standard dunk, so man, we're just gonna go with a 40 on a standard dunk just to get that one standard dunk animation. And post, we all know, bro, definitely play out the post. He played out the post, and the dude that I was playing against in the rec, he was killing niggas out of the post. I'm not gonna lie, he was killing. It seemed like bro had post up pull, the post spin and stuff like that. It seemed like he had it on gold, because when he was going up against some of my guards, well, my 2 guard that really didn't have a lot of strength or defense, you know what I'm saying, he was just post moving bro out the way, you know what I'm saying. And for this one, bro, we just not gonna have it, bro. If you want to do anything in a post or post fade, bro, we just gonna have a high mid range. And in this game, that's all you need. You just need hot spots, higher mid range, and know your jump shot to do a post fade. And that's what we're banking off of if we're going to do anything in a post on this build. Now, there are other ways you can mess around and get a post control rating on this build. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all if y'all do like to play out of the post. But for me, we're not gonna do it. Yeah, but as far as finishing though, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Alright, bro, so far as mid-range, he shoots majority of his shots in his mid-range area, right? So we're going to go with a high midi at 88 rating, +5. Your first +5 is going to go here. 93 mid-range, have all GOAT shooting badges. Set shot specialist will be on half. We are also going to specialize in shooting on, actually, bro, depending on whatever specialization you have done, rather it's playmaking, shooting, or finishing. Matter of fact, just keep it playmaking and shooting. I don't think finishing will be necessary unless you have it finished already, then do that one. But for me, I'll basically have my shooting finished, so I'm going to specialize in shooting on this build. And yeah, that's just what we're gonna rock out with. +5 in it, get our 93 midi, using our +2 onto set shot, so you can get that joint on half. Actually on legend, my bad. And then just +1 set shot to get that joint on legend as well. So yeah, that's just that on that. Cade Cunningham does not shoot a lot of threes, but he definitely can make them joints when he do shoot them. So an 83 pointer, I feel like that is very decent enough, and we will not be adding any caps to our three. Now, far as mid range, I believe it just went to free throw. My bad, I'm tripping. I believe it just went to an 80. If I'm wrong, I'll come back to it and change it. But for those that don't play fives, take the free throw off, add these points elsewhere. But far as shooting, this is pretty much what we got, bro. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. Alright, bro, so far as pass accuracy, we all know bro is definitely up there with one of the best passers in the league. I believe he's like top 10, top 5, whatever, in assists in the league at the moment. So at base model, man, we going with an 87. And at 87 at base model, we're only going to be adding 4 caps here, and that's going to take us all the way to a 92 Hall of Fame dimer. Just +1 to get it to legend to hit your team, hit shots. And yeah, that's just what we got there. Ball handle at base model, we're going with 85. And we're gonna be adding 1 cap breaker here just to get your angle assassin shit like that on silver, so you can have hella fun, right? Strong handles on gold. If you know how to utilize that badge, you're definitely gonna be able to get open to get a lot of mid ranges off, or even drives to the rim, you know. And speed with ball, we're just gonna max this all the way out at an 86 speed with ball to get that gold lightning launch. Now, if you want to use a season +2, you know what I'm saying, to get this to legend to move as fast as possible, because I believe that's what dude had when that I was going against, because bro was definitely moving fast as shit on that Cade Cunningham build. So if you want to do that as well to be hella unguardable, you definitely can. But if you don't, gold is perfectly fine. Do not go to Hall of Fame. It doesn't do a difference. It's either gold or legend. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just that on that as far as playmaking. Now let's go ahead and move on to defense. Alright, so defense, interior defense is going to stay exactly where it's at. Perimeter, we're going to go with a 74 perimeter. Now, when y'all do see this cap breaker screen, if you're someone that wants to get 85 perimeter, whatever the case may be, with 5 caps, you're able to do that. So if you want to debunk having contacts or whatever the case may be, and you said I want more defense on the build, you would scratch the fucking adding points to the vertical, adding points to the driver dunk. You would just add your 5 to your steal, actually to your perimeter, and your steal is going to go to a 60, and you can get your steal up like I think at 85, I think somewhere around there. It gotta be 85. But in general though, what I was really talking about when this steal, right? If you get more than 25 caps, man, if you get like 25 caps, bro, you can get to a 73 steal and use +1s and +2s on your interceptor. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will see all of that in a second when I pop up that cap breaker screen. And just to add more well-rounded defensive attributes, we're just gonna go to 68 block, high fly denier. Now this is pretty much what our defense is looking like. But keep in mind, if you're someone that likes to play defense and have 85 perimeter, just you will be losing out on contact dunks, honestly. Or just don't put up your pass accuracy to a 92. You can do whatever you want to do, honestly though. But that's the defense. Now let's go to move on to rebounding. Alright, bro, so far as the O board, we all know O board is cheaper than D board. But for as a point guard build, bro, we don't necessarily need it to be any higher than a 60. So we're just gonna rock out with this just to get both of these badges on bronze. But defensive boards, you can definitely help out box out motherfuckers and get more defensive rebounds than you can offensive rebounds as a point guard. So having this rating higher is better. So yeah, that's just that on that, bro. That's pretty much it. This is my overall Cade Cunningham template build for the new season. Hopefully y'all like what y'all see here. If y'all don't, make it to your liking. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and show y'all this cap breaker screen real quick. Alright, bro, so your first 15 caps, man, we're gonna start out with our first 5 going to the mid-range. Our second 5, well, really 4 is going to go to pass service to get it to a 92, and then add 1 point to the ball handle. And then depending on if you want a high dunk off the rip, go 5 to the dunk to get a 93 dunk with no contacts. Or what I would do 5 to the layup off the rip, and then that's your 15, right? That's your 15, and after that you can go with 5 to the dunk, 93 dunk. That's 20 caps. And then after that, if you get 25 caps, put 3 on a dunk so you can get your 80 vertical, and then put 2 on a steal so you can get your 73 steal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's like 1 more point after that that you could put anywhere else. I guess you might as well just put it on the steal or even a block. And then if you really don't even care about getting the contact dunks though, bro, take 1 point off the dunk, take your vertical down to like a 60 or 65, whatever the case may be, and then just add points to the 5 to your perimeter defense to get it to an 86, and then your next 5, whatever the case may be, just put it on the steal just to get more defense on the build. But yeah, pretty much it. That's the build. Alright, bro, as y'all seen that cap breaker screen, you can literally do whatever you want to do, and if y'all don't really like the attributes, make the build how you want to make it, you know what I'm saying? But I was really just based off trying to get Cade Cunningham in the shades and keeping the build 100%, well, closest to 100% to as accurate as bro play in real life. And yeah, I believe I accomplished that. I believe this is a very solid Cade Cunningham build, and we did manage to get Cade Cunningham in the shades along with LaMelo and Steve Francis. Can't go wrong with it. Now the build name is Mid Paint Playmaker. It's not something I really seen on a regular, so it's kind of a rare name. Is a decent name as well though. But yeah, man, for my Pistons fans, if y'all believe that I made a very solid Cade Cunningham build, let me know down in the comments below. And if y'all don't like it, hey man, it is what it is, bro. Make it to your liking. I said that about 100 times. But yeah, other than that, go ahead and turn y'all post notifications on so y'all boys will be notified whenever I post a video. Help your boy get to 4,000 subs. That'd be very appreciated. And get this video to 10 20 likes. Not that much, and it only take 1 second to hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, share the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube, right? And share the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube recommended, so everybody get a hold of my channel for more build videos, gameplay videos, and so everybody can see this very solid Cade Cunningham build for the new season, you know? But yeah, other than that, man, I'll catch y'all boys in the next video.